we're not wallowing in self-pity if that's what you want. You know, we're, for me, I'm just so proud of these players. You know, what they've achieved over the years has been fantastic and probably never be repeated again. Wasn't our night tonight. You know, we had opportunities, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're not going to criticise anybody, or we're not going to make excuses. You know, we lost the series 2-0 at this stage, and we've got to go into game 3 to, you know, try to make amends.
Is it a case now that, you know, sooner or later it had to end anyway?
Oh yeah, but you know, I mean, that's not what we think. You know, we think that we can go on forever. You know, that's our attitude to things, and now through the week our preparation was fantastic. You know, despite all the disruptions we had with the injury, but you know, tonight wasn't our night. We lost a really crucial player in Matty Scott, you know, early in the game again. So, and then obviously with Brent, we lost him in the back end of the game. That has an impact on your footy side, but then the effort of the rest of the players, the other 15 players, were you know, fabulous, and that's it.
Mel, they got a penalty on halfway after hitting the front, and it looked like the ball might have grazed Aaron Woods in goal. What would you make of that?
It grazed Aaron Woods. That's what I make of it. Yeah. You know, so but those things happen in a game. You know, the referees made that decision.
Now it's over. Sinking
I mean, what's over though, Sean? Seriously, we just won 8 in a row, mate.
Yeah.
You know, seriously. I mean, let's give this footy team, you know, some praise. You know, I mean, we're beaten by a better footy team tonight. I mean, we've lost this year's series, but you know, I mean, it's one series in 9. You know, come on. Let's give these guys here a lot of credit. You know, I mean, there was 2 footy teams out there tonight, and it was a fantastic game. You know, I mean, we did. Well, we had. I thought, you know, we dominated the game for 60 minutes. You know, and then all of a sudden, you know, we don't get that try with Sam, and from then on, I think, you know, we sort of lost a little bit of composure, maybe. I don't know, but the Blues sort of stepped up another gear, and you know, and they finished the game well.
As you say, that's Origin now, isn't it?
That's Origin. That's Origin footy, and we've prided ourselves on that. It's never given up. You know, pride ourselves that, you know, we'll keep on playing to the 80th minute, which we did tonight. You know, we did that tonight. We tried. These boys tried their backsides off for 80 minutes tonight, and didn't get the result they were after.
Now, all week you've said that the side's remarkably composed despite the difficulties that you'd obviously had injuries. Did you feel perhaps that you were 15 minutes away from possibly one of the side's greatest victories, what you'd overcome?
That's a fair observation. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm pretty happy to make that comment. Yeah, I feel that you know, we did control the game, field position really well. You know, and I think, you know, some of the turning points are where, you know, you got about a handle as. I mean, Sam, you know, I thought Sam's try was a try. No, seriously, you know, he was stripped, and then he regathered. You know, so he didn't knock the ball on. You know, he just regathered. It was a strip. Aaron Woods did, you know, touch the football, but you know, we live and breathe by those decisions every week. And in Origin, you know, it can make a difference, but we're not going to offer any excuses. You know, these boys tried their hearts out tonight, and we didn't get the result we're after.
Ken seemed to be more niggled in the first half than they've been for a long time. Did it seem that way to you, I think?
Yeah, it probably felt like the Blues were a little bit frustrated with the way we were playing. I thought we played extremely well to start with. We had a lot of aggression. We weren't giving them too much when they had the footy, and we knew we had to do that. You know, we knew we'd come down here and they were going to try and use the footy like they did in game 1, and that's probably where they found us out a bit. But I thought we did a really good job in that first 40, just to, you know, hold our composure. We controlled the game, as Mal said, right up to that sort of last 20 minutes, 15 minutes, until they scored that last try. But yeah, that's Origin though. Like if there's sometimes there's a bit of niggle, sometimes there's not, and tonight there's a little bit more.
I thought the team handled it really well. You know, we wouldn't be in this position if we didn't stay composed. You know, but you know, let's talk about. You know, this team was great and the Blues were great. And it was a great game of footy, and you know.
What about Tony? What's the latest on his
Oh, he's got to have his scans, but we feel the worst, unfortunately. You know, so, which is, you know, for him, what such a courageous player, and he was playing fantastically well again tonight. He's had some horrid luck, hasn't he, over his career. So, you know, we're hoping beyond all hope, I feel, you know, that you know, he'll get back and play again. You know, so he's a tremendous man, and he's had a tremendous career, and let's say we see him again at some stage, but we fear the worst.
Cam, there was a defining moment at the end of the game where everyone was in that huddle. Obviously, New South Wales was celebrating. Can you elaborate perhaps on what was said amongst the team? Was there much emotion?
Oh, well, I think we're all very disappointed with the result. You know, given the amount of effort, as Mel mentioned, that was put into that game, and you know, to come up with a result against us, you know, it hurts. It always hurts to lose an Origin game, and it hurts, you know, 10 times as more when you lose an Origin series. A lot of those guys in there tonight, they haven't had that feeling before. They've been very lucky over their Origin career to win Origin series, you know, for the time that they've been involved in the Queensland side. So I just said to the boys that, you know, I'm extremely proud of the effort that they showed tonight. I'm extremely proud of the effort that they showed in game one, and you know, for the last eight years that we've been involved together. You know, I think the thing that's made this team so great is that, you know, we've enjoyed our victories, yes, but we've always been very humble with our victories, and we've been gracious in defeat. And again tonight, you know, if you've seen the boys come off the field, we went and spoke to all of the New South Wales players, congratulated every one of them once the game was over. You know, I've seen a lot of the boys go and speak to Laurie Daly and congratulate him, because we know they've put in as much effort as we have, you know, to win these first two games. So, you know, but you know, Mel spoke to us after the game as well. But it's, you know, it's a disappointing feeling, but at the same time, you know, you got to remember that we have done something very special over the last 8 years, and you know, I believe I'm being a bit biased, but I'm pretty sure this will be the greatest Queensland side, if not the best rugby league side that's ever played the game.
Now, how would you describe this 8-year journey, going through all these series of victories and now this Saturday? How would you describe it?
I'm lucky to be involved, to be honest with you. You know, I think, you know, when you look at the annals of history, I believe that quite a lot of these players who are playing the Queensland side will be, you know, deemed one of the greats of the game. You know, so history will say that, you know, Cameron Smith has been the best hooker ever. You know, history will probably say that Jonathan Thurston is one of the best halfbacks ever, and Billy Slater the best fullbacks. You know, Matty Scott. You know, so Sam Thaiday. You know, we've had some wonderful players, you know, come through our ranks. Greg Inglis, you know, Justin Hodges, who have done their state and you know, and probably more importantly, have been fantastic role models for our game. You know, these people here, you know, the right people to be leading our game, you know, off the field as well. So I mean, it's been a really good. I mean, it hasn't ended, by the way. You know, so it's not the end of the world, is it? You know, we'll still fight another day. But I feel very privileged and lucky to be involved in this, you know, great group of men, as do all the staff and all those that associate with the team.
Mal, have you had a chance to speak to Rory?
Not yet. No. It's
obviously a mate of yours. What will you say to him?
Well done. Congratulations. You know, you got me.
Cameron, the performance that your team put out, like, as you say, 60 minutes or so, there's no reason why this team shouldn't stay together going ahead.
No, not at all. I think, you know, I think there'll be a few people sort of down this side of the border sort of asking questions about the makeup of our team in the future. But you know, to lose a series in the last 9 years and then all of a sudden want to break up the side, I think that's outrageous. It's just silly.
We won't do that, Sean.
You know, like, and you know, I think
we are.
we still believe we got a great footy side in there, and you know, the 2 games have been decided by, was it 4 points and then 2 points tonight. You know, it's that close this game, Origin. You know, so it could have gone either way in both games. Unfortunately, it hasn't gone our way last game and hasn't gone our way tonight. So I don't feel any need. I don't sit with the coach and the selectors, but I don't feel any need to change the team at all.
How did you feel about Daly's performance tonight? How serious was that knee injury? Did we kind of know everything that he was going through, or was it quite touch and go at the last minute?
I know he worked very hard on his injury all week, and I think the players knew what was going on. I mean, I think it was fairly calm within the camp. We had obviously Benny Hunt, you know, trained with the footy side, but you know, Daly at the end of the day trained last night and trained very, very well. He's, you know, one of our premier players in our competition and in the National Rugby League, and you know, I thought he handled himself well again tonight. You know, so he's going to get better, not worse, from that experience. He's going to actually get better as a player and as an individual. You know, I think you learn more things from defeat than victory, I believe. You know, so you know, from a character point of view, it does hurt. You know, I've been in that situation many times, more times these blokes, about losing the series. You know, and it does build character. You know, it's how you handle it going forward is the really important part about it all. And Daly will become a better player because of it.